It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. The birds are chirping. Welcome to the good life. I feel good. Okay. Let me calmly explain who I am. My name is Carcino. And I would like everyone to be informed. Though YouTube has been trying to stop me, shut me down, I am the most consistent to ever be on here. And no matter what they try to do, I'm still going to be here fighting for you. Now, listen. All I do is give the people what they want. And what they want is to know why in the world? Why in the world is people keep backing up in their own crap? Just less than 24 hours. Oh, I blame the fans this time because they the one backed themselves in it. Bron didn't do it. The fans did. Y'all sit there and made every excuse in the book for this guy. You guys dogged Kevin Durant. Thank you, Jamal Jackson. You guys dogged Kevin Durant. As soon as that game was over, he messed up. He should have done it. Y'all dogged LeBron. KD lost the game. Less than 24 hours after gloating, had his boots on the table. Now he sound like a humbled cat. He sound like his nuts was cut off today. Ain't none of that. No, Skip. Nah, he Skip. Hey, Joe. Hey, Skip. The humbling. Why was he humbled? Because the greatest overrated player of all time, LeBron James, went out there and dropped an egg. Why? Because he's tired. They have made rules to give him more rest in the season. They've made changes to give him more rest in the playoffs. In exchange for that, LeBron played 82 games. He played in all 82 games for the first time in his career for all this rest. Now, why are such allowances being made for one player? What does that say about everybody else in your league? That they're all expendable? They all don't have the same rights as LeBron James? So, if you look at everything in its splendor, you start to see things for what they really are, and you're starting to see that people are full of crap. And when I mean people, I mean all of you guys who sit there and ignore the facts that we give you to come up with this garbage to defend him. I didn't even make the video yet, but I'm doing an instructional video on the last play of the game that Kevin Durant had the ball and made the decision, since people wanted to compare that to when LeBron James passed that ball to Kyle Korver to shoot the three. And I'm going to tell you right here, Kevin Durant didn't pass the ball to Klay Thompson for Klay to shoot the ball. He passed it for a give and go. He gave it. He's supposed to get it back when he made his position. And Kevin Durant was open. And Klay Thompson didn't give him the ball back. He the one that. But yet, all the blame goes to Kevin Durant. But he took it. You know, hey, whatever. Everybody else played bad, but hey, he's only been killing every game. But nobody said, well, Kevin Durant is tired. Kevin Durant didn't get any help. See, I love that double negative. You got the Cavs. When is somebody going to help LeBron out? The Cavs. No. We don't want to hear that. We're past that. Because when they win in Cleveland and they win by 20, oh, he got all the help in the world. It's all LeBron. LeBron can't be stopped. LeBron put up 44. LeBron killed him. What about the rest of the guys who had like double figures? All of them. All of a sudden it mattered then, huh? I can smell what the dance party is cooking. Well, you know what? Uh-oh. You know what? These type of performances happen to people, but the way it happened, we never seen Michael Jordan this tired, ever. And Mike was at 40, he wasn't getting this tired. You know why? Because Mike knew how to conserve energy. LeBron don't know how to conserve energy. He thinks the things he's doing is helping him, is hurting him. Because he can't play basketball without the ball in his hands. He can't trust the guy to bring the ball up. You got George over the hill out there. Let him bring the ball up. Why are you bringing the ball up? You could rest inside the box. So when people like Shannon Sharp go, nobody has the responsibility like LeBron James. He has to carry the cat. No, he don't. He chooses to. He wants to because that's the only way he can play basketball. He's not an off-the-ball basketball player. He's not good off the ball. Everybody knows that. That's not his strength. Everything about LeBron is on the ball. He's got to bring the ball up. As soon as he gets the ball, he got to go to the top of the key so he can see where everybody is. And then he calling out the pick and roll. Oh, let me see. Who got the point guard? You got a point guard. Come here. Come here. It's ridiculous. And then you talk about how great he is. He didn't play great the night he had 44 points. He only hit like 4 shots the entire game. Everything else was layups. So how great is you and all you doing is hitting layups? What a spectacular layup by LeBron James over Rozier. I'm like, he's going on Rozier. He was trying to do it last night. But they wore him down so much, and it didn't take much. He was gone. He was exhausted after the second quarter. Once that game was closed, that's all Boston had to do was keep the game close. LeBron will not be reliable when the game is on the line because they ran him in the ground in Cleveland. So they played him in like the first quarter, then they sat him like 2 quarters and snuck him in at the end of the third, like they gonna sneak him and bring him in the game. Like, yeah, we gonna surprise them. Wait till they see this move. And here comes Kyle Korver, which is next to ridiculous. It's terrible. It's back to the same things over and over again. Every game has went exactly how I told you they were going to go. I told you both series are going to go 7 games. I hope I'm wrong about Cleveland. I want that game over in 6. So Cleveland would have to come in Boston and win in Boston. To go to the NBA championship, they're going to have to win in Boston. Now it's evident. And they have not, in each game, they're chipping away at the lead. They've lost by double digits every game. And Cleveland, Boston has never even led. Because the first game, Morris got 2 fouls in the first quarter. And the next game, Brown had like 3 fouls in the first quarter. So, way to drive in position of Brown right away. Brown was huge in the first 2 games, and then he's disappeared for the series. He mentally doesn't know what he's doing, and that's because the Cavs realized they were fouling him unnecessarily. They realize now that, oh, he can't drive to the basket. He has no finishing moves at the basket at all. I don't want Boston to think game 7. I want them to think close this out in game 6. Why play an unnecessary game? Let's get this game over with in game 6. Just keep the game close. Answer with execution. Don't need to get stupid. Put the pressure on Cleveland to win. It's a lot of pressure on Cleveland. They're supposed to beat you. Right? They got LeBron James. They at home. They're going to be playing desperate. So you want to make sure that you keep the game as close as you can and put the pressure on them to make the mistakes to try to beat you. Morris got to keep his composure. He almost cost the team the game with all his antics yesterday by letting LeBron rest. That whole scrimmage is making LeBron rest. You don't want that. You want him getting tired, breaking down. But all you guys woke up and continued from last night making excuses for LeBron James. Well, the other guys, they didn't step up. Oh, George over the hill? What is the scouting report I gave you about George over the hill? He doesn't show up with big games. And that's the facts. He don't show up in big games. George over the hill has known to disappear every time there's a big game. JR, he's the same JR Smith y'all had all this time, and y'all love JR. Y'all wanted to keep his high ass on the team when everybody else told you he ain't nothing but a high 6 fouls. He might give you 3 points one game, and he might give you 11, and you gotta applaud him if he give you 11 points. He's a bum. Nobody wanted him. The Knicks tried to dump him. Whenever the Knicks try to dump you, believe me, you can't play. He's supposed to be in the Timberwolves and out, or a Grizzly, or a Phoenix Sun. JR was they tried to give him to the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns like, we ain't finna pay no money for JR Smith. Are you crazy? Only LeBron would try to get rid of JR for Eric Bledsoe. So trust me, LeBron, they tried to get rid of Tristan Kardashian too. You guys got to remember, Isaiah Thomas, Derrick Rose, and Tristan Kardashian. They were going to keep Wade. That was the initial pitch. But the Clippers said, hell no, they do not want Tristan Kardashian, and they definitely don't want they don't want Tristan Kardashian, and they definitely don't want JR Split. They like, look, dog, you ain't finna come in here and get DeAndre Jordan and Lou Williams for those two bums. They're like, you get Isaiah Thomas too, and a guy who's crippled. No, thank you. Jerry West wasn't rolling with that. How does that help them when it doesn't? Now Isaiah Thomas had the surgery he should have had the very first time he got the injury. But he listened to a doctor say you could do it naturally, just take it longer. Now, since he's done it naturally, it was very easy for that hip to go ahead and come back out again. And he listened to the doctor tell him, oh, some players, they've known to have this injury, come back and play, have a full career. But those players are not Isaiah Thomas. Now, all you Bron fans, the writing was on the wall. Writing was on the wall. You guys had the audacity to sit there and blame the Cavs players yesterday. How can they play when you got a defensive liability in LeBron on the court? He wasn't doing anything defensively. So these guys got to cover and recover the guy that he's supposed to be guarding. Have you noticed the guy LeBron was guarding was getting free to the basket, getting tip-ins? While LeBron is out there guarding Baines. Baines is he's rushing the boards, tipping the ball in. Where was LeBron? Oh, his feet was nailed to the ground again. People were crashing the basket. Where was LeBron? Well, when you don't run plays, how can you score? Look at the shots they took. They're either a long three, nothing going towards the basket. When they did do plays that went towards the basket is when LeBron James is on the bench. When he came back in, Jeff Green hit a hook shot. Kyle Korver hit a three. Jeff Green hit a hook shot. He hit one free throw. Then he hit a three from the corner. You can live with Jeff Green taking those three if they roll and try to shoot when they shouldn't be shooting. So that's what happened when role players start scoring early. They think they hide in their mind, and then they start doing what they're doing now. The mistake the Cavs made is you got players that are tired. You know they're tired. Why didn't you play Rodney Hood? Donkey would have got you some buckets because he's a mid-range shooter. He could have came in the paint and got some mid-range jump shots, just like he did in garbage time when he went in the game. He could have done that in the game. It isn't like this guy doesn't know how to play basketball. It's just that he's not a passer, he's a scorer. So when you give him the ball, he's going to score the basketball. He would have given Kyle Korver a break instead of bringing people in that was going to get you nothing. Kevin Love got 2 unnecessary fouls called on him early, but he got away with like 15. You can easily call a foul on Kevin Love all the time because he hooks people. He does all these little these little nifty things on the inside so that he can get by people and do things. Like that, let Kevin Love take his guy in the post and do that jump hook shot. It makes sense. And like 50% of the time. Instead of running plays for Tristan Kardashian, who had a whopping 1 point. Yeah, so much for him. Right, then what is Larry Nance gonna give you? I mean, Nance, I'll give him some credit. He did some passes, he did some hustling, but what more do you expect out of him? These guys were basically scorers. He's a scoring big guy, like a jump shot shooter. He's not a post guy. And they all play organized basketball. So this offense that they're running with LeBron doesn't really fit what they're running. Now, Boston is a scrappy team. They're running offensive set. Once that set shuts down, they're stuck. They're stuck. So everything they do, they create on the fly. 90% of the baskets that Boston score, not through plays. They'll run a play and the play won't work. That happens 88% of the time. How many times? And I'm being serious. I have not seen them run a play that works yet. Only time they score is when Cleveland break down because they're old. And you guys got to understand, they're the oldest team in the NBA. Jeff Green's in his 30s. He had heart surgery, for crying out loud. And he got more energy than LeBron. That don't make no sense. But these guys are tired. Kevin Love gets tired. They're wore down. This game is wearing them down. And on the other side, you got these 20-year-olds, 21, 22. They're playing the game as hard as they can for as long as they can. And they got a lot more speed and a lot more in the tank. Tatum is not as strong as LeBron, but he's making LeBron work. And that's what he did in the first quarter. I love the fact that he was on LeBron, not Marquise Morris. I love the fact that Tatum guarded him early. Instead of Brown and anybody else, it was hard for the other guys to get LeBron the ball. Plus, LeBron wasn't fighting no more to get the ball. So the other teammates, they got to create something on the fly because the players normally get the ball. And they took the punches from Cleveland. LeBron was done out a quarter and a half. He played too long in the first quarter, knowing he was noticeably tired. You're the coach. Your job is to take your guys out if you see they need a blow. And be like, well, we'll be all right. And if we give up a big lead, we'll fight back. If not, we'll be good. But you need a blow. But you're going to be completely useless to me at the end of the game. But Lou is just a game manager. He's not a coach. Because everybody knows Toronto's not the best team in the NBA or the Eastern Conference or any conference. Their constellation prize was winning 60-some games. So you got to understand something. Toronto's in Canada. And when you play Toronto, you normally have come from a game or a trip where you had to travel all the way to Canada. You're tired. You just came from New York City, and now you're in Canada. You just got through playing 2 games in 3 nights, and now you got to go to Canada. You'll try real hard early on. If the victory don't happen, who cares? I got 2 days off. That's what they thinking about. They think about the days off. Nobody thinking about Toronto. So that's how they get 60-some wins, because they actually played good enough to win those games. The games didn't matter. But when it's a series, okay, let's get them out of here. Now that you know this is who you got to play, you get them out of there. No, this Celtics team is not even close to the 04 Pistons. You've been watching a lot of ESPN, huh? Because that's not even a close comparison. Who in their right mind would even fall for that? You hear me? Like, who would ever fall for the fact that... Exactly. Who would ever fall for that? This Celtics team is winning because LeBron James is not that good. He's old. They have young talent that's raw, and they're fast at the positions. At the weak side, those guys can get by their defenders. Brown can get by J.R. Smith anytime he wants. Tatum can get by J.R. Smith. Kevin Love can't guard Tatum down in the post. He can't guard Smith down there. They're banging him. So those guys put a lot of pressure. Rozier can get by his guy. So they put a lot of pressure on the Cavs on the defensive end to play off their back heels and depend on help. But the Celtics run into a brain freeze every now and then because they don't know how to get offense when they need it. And that's where Kyrie would come in at. He was the fixer. You know, Rozier dribbles too much the majority of the time. And that caused them to... It caused him to dribble too much. And then at times... he throws up a wild shot or do something indecisive. He makes a lot of mistakes with the ball. By him coming off the bench, it actually makes Boston more durable. And with Kyrie coming back and Hayward coming back next year, people are like, oh, they got to make a decision who they're going to keep, because Rozier should probably be starting. No, he should not. He's a guy that comes off the bench, and that's the way he needs to be. Shannon ain't defending LeBron today because he can't. You see, Shannon had to jump on the sword today. And this is why Shannon Sharp had to jump on the sword. He jumped on the sword because he just got through talking trash about Kevin Durant just the day before. So you can't sit there and blame Kevin Durant and then come back and praise LeBron and make an excuse for LeBron. You can't. You just dealt yourself a hole and jumped in it, and you played in the mud. Yeah, look at Kevin Durant, he choked. Y'all told about LeBron when he passed the ball. Kevin Durant, a 7-foot guy, guarded by a 6'6" guy, and you ain't pull up on him, you gonna pass the ball? Skip. Once he started that, or Ken, what happened? Mouth. And oh my God, did you see a dress Joy wore yesterday? Oh my God, puppies breathe. Whoa, somebody must have told Joy, like, look, the ratings is down right now. We need you to wear this. She wore that and woo, with pride. With pride, she wore it. Man, she wore it yesterday. She wore that party. Who let the girls out? Them puppy was barking. And this doggone peanut head Earl Watson looked like that guy Bunk from the Turbo, what's that, Turbo 1600 or whatever? That video game Bunk. People like, what is that? I'm hating. That's true, she don't. You gotta understand, you know, she's made weird. Her body is made very weird. She got like her grandma boobs, and she's got an athlete's body. You know, she got big feet, big hands. She's weird. Scary champion, she scares me. She the type of person, I mean, she got that little peel head. I've seen her before. Scary champion. Oof. She's scary to look at. You know, she didn't want to give you all the gray hair. You age being around her. She suck all your youth and keep herself looking young. And you be getting old as dirt. You be like, what's happening to me? Why am I aging? Yeah, see, now Jamel Hill, that's more my taste right there. Short and thick. Yeah, that's my fitting right there. Little stubbies. But now she didn't got all this liberal garbage in her head now. I don't think I could deal with her no more. We got in an argument real quick. Michelle Beadle, she probably the biggest freak out of all of them. Because I'd have called her out on her bluff. Mute R. Kelly now, huh? Why you ain't mute him 30 years ago? When you knew he was married to Aaliyah when she was 15 years old. You was still out there doing the doggone stepping in the name of love. Don't talk to me. Oh, you must have saw my video to ever say that. Molly's cute. She's got that grown, but she's more polished as a moderator. Joey, I thought, would probably surpass her at this time, but it doesn't look like she's getting any better. She got a podcast show, which I thought would polish her skills. Her and that big old teddy bear that she got with her. I'm like, oh, what's this brother? This big old, look like a bodyguard. He looked like he need a bodyguard on the show. I listen to the podcast. She's up there, and next thing you know, here comes this bodyguard, this big 280-something pounds, 6 foot tall brother. He up there. And then her nails was, child. I'm like, oh my, what is this? Where did he get him from? I'm like, brother, what's wrong with you? I'm like, is this the only way a brother can get on nowadays? Oh, now here come the school bus. Wanna jump over in my lane. Gina who? She definitely don't look like no Tisha Campbell. But they do got like the same kind of head when they smile. They got like that pie face. So I guess that's what you mean. But I don't think I would ever mistake her for Gina. Oh, I'm already investigating that, Mark. Don't worry about that. Rachel Nichols? Oh, wow. It looked like she used to be something back in the day. Like she used to probably get down. So let's do it. An episode right here. Smash or pass? Jamel Hill, would you smash or pass? Tape her mouth, though. Okay, Michelle Beadle. Will you smash or pass? Uh-oh, Beetle getting some love in here. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Y'all want that Beetlejuice? All right, Carrie Champion, smash or pass? All right, Molly Quorum, smash or pass? Man, everybody's smashing. Okay. Joy Taylor. Smash or pass? I've blocked nobody. I'm driving. How am I blocking somebody? Rachel Nichols, smash or pass? And I can't think of that other girl name. What was the girl that they replaced Michelle Beadle with? The one that went crazy talking about black people and she's mixed. I forgot her already. Yes, Sage Steele. She come in with a porn star name. Sage Steels, pass or smash or pass? Which one? Super pass. Pass on that rate. Oh, wow. Okay, the girl that's on First Things First, I forgot her name. I think her name is Rachel too. Rachel on First Things First with that crazy overbite she got. Smash or pass? Christine Leahy, that's up there from Colin Cowherd's show. Smash her past the blind. Which woman, which lady you talking about don't like men? What, which one you talking about? The girl from First Things First? The girl from First Things First? She's not a lesbian, she's married. Cause I swore she had a husband and he's a Patriots fan. Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know that. You guys taught me something brand new just right now. Well, I didn't know Jacobson is. What about Doris? Doris, the ring, you know, the one that always interviewed LeBron during the finals. Who always do the sideline reporting. Doris. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. We've been going at this a long time.